So I had told you really in the past the very first smartphone unboxing of this channel, the Samsung Galaxy M31 as a review will be there, but it didn't came down and I also forgot about it. Sorry for that basically. But in today's video in 2023, I am still onto that Samsung Galaxy M31s, and this device actually work in 2023? What are the things which you should look ahead for the M series? And does a Samsung's 3-year-old budget-sided smartphone works in 2023? What are the things you should look after? Let's get started with today's video. So let's start off with a kind of say the display itself. This guy is having a really big display as per me. This is a 6.51 inches of big display, and it's a Super AMOLED display, and it's a full HD plus display also. On the protection side, this is having the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection, which is also really good. And this phone is from 2020, and so it is having some of the coolest feature, and also it is not having any type of refresh rate. Basic 60 hertz of refresh rate is there, followed by the brightness. I don't know anything about the brightness what this guy is actually featuring, but to be in my procedure, this phone's brightness is really good. From if you are into the outdoors in a really sunny type of day, and even in the indoors, I hadn't feel any type of kind of a really undecided colors. Also, this guy is having a two type of colors in natural and vivid. I'm mostly onto the natural side because the vivid colors are too much punchy, and I don't like that much punchy colors. But yeah, you can adjust it. But natural colors looks really fun. Now let's talk about the operating system. This guy was launched with the Android 10 out of the box. Currently, it is having the Android 12 and One UI based operating system, One UI 4.1. And to be frank, it's completely compatible. Android 12 one basically the trend Android 12 when I shifted completely, there were slightly ups and downs which feel crunchy, not so crunchy, and it was having ups and downs. But when the very first security patch came up and small updates came up, it is now stable and feels really smooth. Talking about the processor, this guy is having the Samsung's own in-house processor, and it's Exynos, and it is Exynos 9611. It's a 10 nanometer based processor, 4G, and it is having a Mali G37 over the everything. And talking about some of the basic things you might be thinking ahead for the gaming and stuff. Yes, I am more into the gaming type of stuff too. From 2020 to 2023, tested a lot of games from high titles to lower end titles, and currently I am more into the Call of Duty Mobile. So it is completely smooth experience playing on this device, and I hadn't feel any type of lag stutter from that day till today. But when the storage is completely getting full, then sometimes I feel the lag and stutter. But to be frank, it's normal stuff. So talking about the RAM and ROM, this guy is basically 8 GB RAM with the 128 GB. There is also another version 6 GB RAM with the 128 GB. This guy is having the UFS 2.1 for the storage type. And talking about that, this guy is also, when the update came up, RAM Plus is also available for this guy. But I'm still using onto the 8 GB RAM, and it's sufficient for me, and I don't feel very overhyped using any type of RAM Plus, because I know the gimmicky about it. It takes the basic storage and gives you a RAM. But yeah, 128 GB feels kind of slow, so I have added a 32 GB SanDisk SD card, and it's good. It is giving some of the backup stuff, but yeah, I'm trying my best to clear out some of the storage so my gaming experience don't get hurt. Talking about the battery, this guy's battery is really nice. Basically it is a 1.5 day battery, basically one complete day and a half day after tomorrow. Also followed by it is a 6000 mAh lithium polythene battery. Inside the box I got a 25 watt power adapter, and to be frank, I'm still using that. The cable to be frank, died. Rest in peace. I'm using a third party cable which is basically having a fast charging support too, and so I'm using it. And also the 4.5 watt reverse wired charging is also there, and it has been a really good benefit because I have given a lot of benefits to all other of the type C phones. And with the battery capacity, I have charged some of my friend's phone with this guy. So it's a kind of feel really nice. And basically it's a wired charging, reverse wired charging. Now let's talk about the design. This guy's design is completely nice. This guy is having a side mounted fingerprint scanner. There is a 3.5mm headphone jack on the bottom side, a Type-C port is there, and also there is a quad camera setup on the rear side. Talking about the kind of basic cover which I'm using this cover. The cover which I was having already on this guy was broken, and so I shifted to this cool one. And this one is also nice, and it is having its own benefit and stuff. The side mounted fingerprint scanner is really accurate as per me, and sometimes it feels it's more than good, and sometimes it feels what is this. It sometimes it doesn't recognize the same finger, so sometimes it only happens, but if you have a dot, then only it will be happening. The face unlock is a good feature, but it is having some of the lag behind stuff. And to be frank, sometimes it is really faster than the fingerprint scanner, and sometimes it's really slow. Talking about some of the gesture type of stuff, there is a really good texture which I personally uses on my daily basis. If you scroll down on the power button, you will be getting the notification centered down, which is a kind of really nice and convenient way. Sometimes it feels cool, and everyone catches your finger basically. Now let's talk about the camera. This guy is having the quad camera setup, and to be frank, there is only two cameras usable. The 64 megapixel main wide sensor, talking, and followed by the 13 megapixel ultra wide sensor. This both are really good in their own factor, and the 5 megapixel macro and adapter, which don't need to talk about. Basically, the video recording and everything is crisp. And to be frank, if you are already onto this device, it is feeling really good, well handled cameras. And this guy's a 64 megapixel sensor was a Sony's sensor, so it is having a really good colors, and everything feels really smooth. Yeah, but if you take a photo from the 64 megapixel sensor, it needs to get a better focus and stuff, so it takes a time to take that 64 megapixel photo. So this is what the Ultra HD of the Samsung Galaxy M31s looks like, and it looks really nice as per the rear camera it is shooting, and optimization and all stuff is completely up to you. Let me know in the comment section down below. This is the full HD 30 FPS of the Samsung Galaxy M31s. Colors and that all stuff is completely up to you. This is recording from the rear camera, and let me know in the comment section. By the way, my hands are shaking, so let me know again what do you think about the camera. Now let's talk about the 32 megapixel front sensor. This guy is also really nice. However, the video recording on this guy is only for the front side is the same as the rear side. 4K and 1080p both are there at 30 fps. But this guy isn't having the front camera with the EIS. That's a budget sided factor. You won't be getting that stuff, okay? But anyways, it is really nice that the 32 megapixel sensor takes a really good photo. And also talking about the low light photos, it is also really nice. Only that stuff, because they take also a lot of time to capture it, and sometimes it feels clicked and it is not loaded. So it sometimes happens because it's a budget sided range phone, so it is not. So this is what the video quality of the Samsung Galaxy M31s looks like. This is a full HD 30 FPS, and yeah, it is really well optimized over a lot of things, and facials and that all stuff is also optimized. It is a sunny day and it is doing a lot of great job, and it is a front camera not optimized, as I can see that even it's not coming into the focus and that all stuff. Let me know everything about this in the comment section down below. We are into the Ultra HD quality for the Samsung Galaxy M31 as a front camera, and yeah, I don't know anything about the optimization and stuff, but it looks really nice as per first impressions from the screen. Let me know in the comment section down below for more details. So yeah, this was the Samsung Galaxy M31s, and I've been using this device from around 2020, from the day till the unboxed on this channel until today, and it is very fun. Even in some types of phone factors, and this range at that time wasn't better than this. The only thing which I'll be thinking ahead and looking ahead with the Exynos processor, they need to work a long term on the stuff of the Exynos series chipsets. So it will be getting better and better. But anyways, it was a really good phone, and it is a really good phone. That's all Captain Diaz. You're watching Karas and Diaz. I'll catch you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe. Gonna be appreciating our work. Stay safe, stay connected. Peace out.